It's so good to see you as well.
And you
This
have
is
a lot of,
fantastic. Thanks for having us. I'm really, really excited today, actually.
me too, me too. We have a lot of spoiled agents that are coming to see you today.
Yay. Hello, friends.
All right, so we're just going live here. Hi everyone, good morning from Calgary. How are you, Theoni? Hi Rosie from Montreal. Bonjour, bonjour, Newfoundland. So Jasmine, we have spoiled agents coming on from across Canada to see you today. So
Wonderful.
you've got them all: Halifax, Edmonton, Alberta, Saskatoon, bonjour, no, Sydney, Nova Scotia. I mean, the list goes on and on. Hi, everybody. Brian from Toronto. Hi, Brian. It's always great to see all our spoiled agents. We're so happy to have everyone joining us today. And of course, I think we all know our friend Jasmine. And Jasmine is here representing Essential Costa Rica. Jasmine Jimenez, thank you so much for joining us, Jasmine.
Thank you so much, Susan. I'm very, very happy to be here and, of course, representing Costa Rica. So, this is my grand debut. So, here we
Well,
are.
you're doing great already, and we love you. Got a big crowd today. I just want to let everyone know we are live on Zoom. We are live on Facebook, which is over here for me. We're live on LinkedIn, and we're live on YouTube. So we have a lot of great spoiled agents joining us from across the country, as I mentioned. I know Jasmine has some really great information to share for you about a beautiful destination that I had the privilege of going to many, many years ago, and it just sticks with me of how amazing that was, with all the beautiful scenery, the the rainforests and so much more for sure, right?
Absolutely, definitely. It's a beautiful destination, one very close to my heart for sure. And there's just not enough time to go through everything that Costa Rica has to offer.
Well, and you know what, Jasmine, you guys have been super generous today. One lucky spoiled agent is going to get $100 gift card. So thank you so much for that. In order to qualify everyone, you have to stay under the question period. You don't necessarily have to ask a question, but you just have to stay on for the duration. And also, if you guys do have any questions, please add them to the Q&A box. Don't put them in the chat because we lose them in the chat. So it's going to move up and we don't have time to go like this to find your question. So any questions, let's keep it to the Q&A. We're going to keep the chat box for really, because today is definitely an oohs and ahs day. So let's keep the chat box for that kind of stuff and all the hellos. We love all the hellos. Hello, Charlene from Vancouver. So also, I want to welcome our friends on Facebook. Hi, guys. Great to see you always. If you're joining us over here on Facebook, please make sure you add your email into the comments so we know that you're here. Okay. So that way, then we can tell that you're here and you can also qualify for the prize as well. All right, so Miss Jasmine, I'm going to hand it over to you. And again, I'll meet you at the end with the Q&A, and I look forward to it. Thanks, everyone.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Susan. So, hello, everyone. As Susan mentioned, my name is Jasmine Jimenez, and I am here representing Essential Costa Rica. I am going to turn off my camera just to make everything, more cohesive, and I'm not like yapping away in the corner there. So I'll go ahead and do that. And I think we need to start our presentation just to give you a little vibe, a little feeling for Costa Rica as we start. So here we go. So, whether your clients are looking for waterfalls, ziplining through the cloud forests, making going and relaxing in not natural hot springs, or reconnecting with themselves on a quiet beach, Costa Rica delivers. A pro tip for you, lovely agents, please position Costa Rica as the destination that checks multiple boxes. So whether it's activities, it's rejuvenation, spa activities, nature trails, hiking, all of those kinds of things. Costa Rica does definitely offer it all. When it comes to adventures and sports, of course, Costa Rica is a fantastic destination for that. Costa Rica is the land of volcanoes, rainforests, cloud forests, towering waterfalls, and mighty rivers. This abundant nature creates astounding settings for your thrill-seeking expeditions, and great adventures and all of that fun stuff. So definitely a destination for this and a great spot. And let's have a look at that. So, for those of you and your clients that maybe are not into all this thrill seeking and adventure and all of those things, well, of course, we have beautiful beaches. Costa Rica has beaches on two coasts, so they have about 800 miles of coastline. Also, surfing with great waves year round. And the beaches are all public beaches, so they're open to visitors. You can explore. It's a fantastic country for doing that. That is for sure. Costa Rica also has a fantastic culture. There are so many things to discover, especially because of that cultural mix that Costa Rica has, with a lot of Lebanese people that came over the years. You have your Spaniards, you have the natives, you have a Jamaican community that I will speak about in a minute. So culturally very, very rich and so much to see here in Costa Rica. And sustainability, of course, for Costa Rica is a huge factor. As I'm sure, all know, Costa Rica has been doing the sustainability game since before most people even thought of doing this. So Costa Rica has, many of their forests, cloud forests, rainforests as protected areas. There are a ton of species of fauna and flora in Costa Rica. So lots to see here, a great destination for many, many different types of people, whether it's bird watching or you want to learn about nature, about the forests, about conservation, sustainability. Costa Rica is definitely on the forefront of these things. And I'll show you a little video on that.
In the face of constant global change, Costa Rica has led the way in sustainability for over 3 decades, responding with action and demonstrating that caring for our home is caring for humanity. In a world that is rebuilding itself, where sustainability was at risk of becoming just another label, Costa Rica decided to go further. It wasn't enough to be part of the change. We had to lead it. With the heartbeat of our land resonating loudly, Costa Rica dreamed big and charted a bold course to become the ICA's first global sustainability partner. Not for titles, but for conviction. In Costa Rica, innovation comes to life through initiatives like the Carbon Footprint Calculator, which not only measures impact but also helps to heal it. Every carbon footprint reduced is a step towards a cleaner future. What starts here crosses borders, carrying Costa Rica's commitment to protecting our common home. In Costa Rica, sustainability is more than a goal. It is part of our identity. It is not confined to a project or a venue, but is a living commitment present in every corner of our country. From tourism to other industries, we have embraced practices that respect nature for decades. Tools like the Tourism Sustainability Certification, promoted by the Costa Rican Tourism Institute, stand as global benchmarks for best practices, reflecting our pledge to the planet and positioning Costa Rica as a global sustainability leader. Through this alliance, Costa Rica is not only bringing new tools, but is also transforming the meetings industry globally. From the carbon footprint calculator for venues, which measures, mitigates, and offsets environmental impact, to promoting a gastronomy where sustainability and health converge, we are redefining how business tourism operates. These efforts embody Costa Rica's deep commitment to a greener and more conscious future, placing the meetings industry at the service of a healthier planet. Sustainability is not a series of isolated actions. It is a commitment embedded in every decision, every moment. Costa Rica and ICA have joined forces to achieve a holistic sustainability model that transforms every aspect of the meetings industry. From the use of renewable energy and responsible water management to the selection of committed suppliers and waste reduction, every event becomes an opportunity to protect the planet. With this comprehensive approach, each gathering leaves not just a footprint, but a positive legacy for the future. With this alliance, Costa Rica is not just a spectator, it is a leader setting the course. As ICA's first sustainability partner, we are not only part of the change, but we are also driving it. Our country is transforming the meetings industry, not just promoting sustainable events, but leading a global revolution in how meetings are organized, conceived, and experienced around the world. Costa Rica has not only led the way, but has inspired others. Our commitment to sustainability is more than just a goal. It is a promise we have made to the world and to future generations. Together with ICA, we have elevated sustainability to new heights. And this is just the beginning of a future we are building together, united by a shared purpose, to protect our common home. Times may be challenging, but in the happiest country on earth, optimism defines us. The best is yet to come.
So I just wanted to show you that video because it is very important, you know, on a global scale, I think right now, and also because it's what Costa Rica stands for. So sustainability is a big part of the identity. It's a way of life. It's pura vida, as we say in Costa Rica. So it's definitely something that I wanted to show you. And also for all of you that are kind of into the meetings and incentives and the groups area, this is a big, big deal as well. So I thought you would like to be informed about that for sure. So now moving on to culinary. Costa Rica has all types of restaurants, different cuisines, but the Costa Rican traditional cuisine is very simple, very back to nature, local products, local produce. And I will encourage you as an agent and also as a pro tip to advise your clients, if they are in Costa Rica, make it out to a soda. A soda, so soda, like SODA, is a local little corner restaurant that you will find in all areas of Costa Rica. Here you will find the best meals, the greatest service. It is definitely a way to get into the culture and to get a feel for the country. So here we go. Let's go into the different regions of Costa Rica. I wanted to kind of give you an overview because although it is a very small country, it's about the size of Nova Scotia, which is quite small for a country with such biodiversity and so many different things to do. I will kind of break it down so that you have a better idea. For those of you that already know and love Costa Rica, it'll just be a little refresher. So we have the different regions, 7 different provinces of the country. Our flights from Canada will go into Liberia and into San Jose. So depending on what exactly it is that your clients are looking to do, you would choose the airport. Or, if they're doing a self-drive or they're visiting various areas, then you may look into maybe an open job where you're flying into Liberia, flying out of San Jose, or vice versa. So the Central Valley, where San Jose Airport is located, is where the city of San Jose is the main city. Here you will find a bunch of museums, local tours in the city. The Central Market is a great place to purchase all of your souvenirs, get a feel for the culture, and all of that fun stuff. Also, a great thing about the Central Valley is that if you're staying in the city or you have clients that wish to stay in the city, there are still many, many activities that can be done while having the city as your main hub. So whether they wanted to do coffee tours, volcano experiences, nature walks, hiking, you can still do that from San Jose. So everything is quite accessible that way as well. And then we go into Tortuguero National Park. Of course, it's a national park. Here you'll find, kayaking excursions, nature walks, canal tours, all of those fun things. So this, I would actually, for Tortuguero National Park, I would definitely recommend that clients stay at least a few days. So I would say about 3 days for sure here in this area. So now moving on, then we have the South Caribbean. So the South Caribbean includes the city of Limon and Puerto Viejo. Puerto Viejo is where you'll have your little boutique hotels and the beach activities and all of that. And here you will find the Afro-Caribbean culture. So what is this? So basically there was a big influx of migrants coming in, and they weren't migrants. They actually came to help build the railroad, but there were a lot of Jamaicans that came in to the Limon area. Well, here you get that culture. They speak patois, they have rice and peas, they have the reggae music. It is such a great thing to see because you're in Costa Rica, you have the Spanish, you have the Costa Rican culture, but then you also have this huge Jamaican influence, which is absolutely beautiful and fantastic. Definitely a must see. Now we have the port here in Limon, so a lot of cruise passengers do get to experience this, but if you could get clients to go in for a land stay or for a tour around this area, that would be fantastic as well because it is absolutely stunning. And then, of course, what a lot of people go to Costa Rica for, volcanoes. So we have the Arenal volcano and Monteverde. So here, clients will go for wellness, nature, soft adventure, and it is the heartland of Costa Rica. So it's located in Alajuela and Punta Arenas provinces. So this region is kind of the border of both provinces. The volcano itself, of course, is known for its hot springs, spa treatments, mud baths, that type of thing. We also have cloud forest, adventure, zip lining, kayaking, and that type of thing. So it's a great combination of soft adventure and wellness-focused escapes. So it makes it perfect for couples, families, and solo travelers as well. Pro tip for you agents here, this area is a must-see for the first-time visitors that are looking for variety. So adventure by day, relaxation by night, and that type of thing. And then we move into the Nicoya Peninsula, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, I don't know, hopefully you're all familiar with the blue zones of the world. This is one of the blue zones of the world. So here you will have people with great longevity, great health, And the reason for this is, the reconnection with nature, the simplicity of the foods that they eat, the farm to table kind of lifestyle that they have going on in this area. And in this area, you can find beaches and surfing. You have Santa Teresa, Tamarindo, where we have some beautiful properties here. And of course, there's natural reserves, scuba diving, and all of that. But it is definitely a beautiful area, very well known, and a favorite of nature lovers that will appreciate the chance to see the hidden waterfalls, waterfall rappelling, kayaking excursions, and we also have, all the great zip lines in this area for those thrill seekers. And then we have Manuel Antonio National Park. So Manuel Antonio National Park, of course, again, great activities in this area. It's located in Punta Arenas province. And it's one of Costa Rica's most iconic and accessible national parks. It's a perfect balance between adventure, wildlife, and beach relaxation. It's pretty compact, but it has great biodiversity. So here, clients will have the opportunity to see all the big items that the big nature items that people want to see when they get to Costa Rica. So here they have the opportunity to see sloths, monkeys, toucans, iguanas, and that those animals on even the shortest of hikes, you might see one or all of these beautiful creatures in this area. So it's a great destination for families, honeymooners, multi-generational travel is definitely a big thing in Manuel Antonio as well. And then, of course, all of your adventure activities like ATVing, ziplining, canopy tours, fishing, and of course, whale watching. And then we move into Guanacaste, which is a great destination and is a big one for Canadians. We do have a lot of flights with different carriers out of Canada that go into the Liberia airport. Liberia is the city, in Guanacaste, the main city. The airport is not too far away from that. And then here you will find your big properties, your big all-inclusives, and some very cute, wonderful little towns to explore. The big news here is that we have a sixth census and a one and only properties opening up this year in this area. So that will be a big drive. In this area, you will find, as I said, your all-inclusives, but you'll also find many luxury properties in the area as well. And everything we're seeing is getting us all ready to go over to Costa Rica and get away from the rain that we're having here, at least in Ontario. So I want to show you the new look for our visitcostarica.com webpage. And our slogan, of course, is Pura Vida. Pura Vida is a very Costa Rican saying, and I'm going to teach you a little bit about it today. So Pura Vida means pure life. And it's used as a greeting, as a question, as a hello, as a goodbye, as anything you want. So, for instance, if somebody says, "Hey, Jasmine, how are you?" I say, "Pura vida." And then if I want to ask somebody how they are, I say, "Hey, pura vida." And then they say, "Pura vida." So it just means pure life. It's a reminder. It's the Costa Rican way, very relaxed, very much about well-being and being, in a good state at all times. So that's what that slogan means. So that way you're familiar with it. And by the way, nobody else in Latin America uses that term. So if somebody says pura vida to you, you know they're Costa Rican. So this is the new look. We've made some updates, some changes, added some more pertinent information. It's more user friendly now. We also have an AI bot at the bottom that you can use to get more information or to kind of direct your questions. So that will hopefully be very helpful as well. And another thing that we launched recently is our 3D alternative reality experience portals. So this is a great tool. So if you want to just take note of the QR code there, it's 3 different portals and they will walk you through different experiences, whether it's sustainability, adventure or relaxation. And this is a great conversation starter for you and your clients as well, if they're looking at Costa Rica and to kind of get an idea of exactly what it is that they're looking to do. So this is just a visual of the different pages that it goes through, and of course, a sign up for the newsletter at the end if that's what you wish to do. But we've had some great feedback on it. It's absolutely stunning, and it gets people into the mood of leaving for Costa Rica ASAP. So it's great. We also have our Costa Rica Specialist Program. So we want you to become a Pura Vida expert. And you also get a chance to win a $150 Amazon gift card. So for everybody that's listening to this, we do have, a deadline of May 31st to go ahead and register, do the program. It's very quick. It's not super lengthy. It's not hours upon hours of doing this. So if you haven't done so, please do so. And I will explain also a little bit more later on why you want to do that ASAP. This is why. So all qualified Pura Vida experts will have a chance to win a seat on our next fam trip. We actually do have a few fam trips coming up. They're already in the works. They're already good to go. So just make sure that you're doing that so that we can enter you, and hopefully you'll be coming with me to Costa Rica on our next fam. And if you want to reach out to us, please do so. So I am, it's myself and of course Gustavo, which I'm sure you're all familiar with. Our email is costarica@voxinternational.com. Please feel free to reach out if you have any further questions or you want to dive deeper into any specific area of Costa Rica or any specific activities. Please feel free to reach out to us. We would love to hear from you and connect with you that way as well. And with that, we are done.
Jasmine, am I not right that there's somebody also today that is listening live that's going to win a fam seat as well?
Well, yes, this is true. This is true. So yes, we are going to be doing that as well.
Okay, great. So you guys heard it. There's not one, but 2 prizes today. Someone's going to win a $100 gift card courtesy of our friends at Costa Rica, and someone's going to win a fam seat to go with Jasmine or Gustavo. I'm not sure who's going, but one of you
Well,
guys.
I'm hoping it's me, but we'll see.
I'm hoping it's me too. Just kidding. So actually, that's a good point. Is as much as we're chatting with you today, we know that Gustavo is in the West Coast, and he's a great representative as well for
Fantastic.
Costa Rica too.
Yes, and he's definitely my go-to. So Gustavo is very, very knowledgeable. He's done this for a while, and he's great. I just happen to be the lucky one to get to do this and share with our friends today. So it's great.
Okay, great. Happy birthday to Celine. She said it's her birthday. Happy birthday. Okay, let's see here. Somebody was asking me. Okay, we're just going to take the Q&A now, guys. Thank you all for joining us. So somebody was asking me where this is going to be housed later, because we do record all of our Spoiled Agent webinars. So it's on a few different platforms. So number one, you want to go to spoiledagent.com. You're going to go down to Jasmine and Gustavo's page. So you're going to go down to Tourist Boards and click on Essential Costa Rica. And it's also going to be on YouTube. It's on YouTube right now. We're actually live on YouTube. So you won't miss out. It's a great platform. So you guys are going to have it. Because I know that people like to go back and to check things. So, for questions that maybe they want to offer to someone. And it's a little tip that you guys gave. So it's great. Okay, so Arlene, our friend in Newfoundland, said, I will be exploring Costa Rica for my very first time on June 5th
Yay.
with the National Geo Tour. I cannot wait. I am beyond excited.
That is amazing. That is great. And I'm sorry, who was
It
that?
was Arlene Gibbons. She's in Newfoundland.
Wonderful, Arlene. Great. That's fantastic.
And Tanya on Facebook said, so exciting. She's been dreaming of visiting Costa Rica. So who knows?
Oh, yeah, who knows? I hope you get on that fam for sure, but make sure you do the specialist programs to do that.
Well, and you guys also have if there's a few things here today. So if you check out the specialist program, again, that's also on Spoiled Agent under their supplier page. You guys are giving away a $150 Amazon gift card, someone to win that
Yes.
chance as well, right?
Yeah, as well. Exactly.
So there's lots. And I just want to mention your specialist program is offered in English and in French.
Yes, absolutely. We do have all of our material in French as well.
Okay, great. Arlene, just because she's going, she says, Jasmine, is there any brand of bug spray you recommend? I see Ben's and also Picton. Any suggestions for my own trip?
Oh, that's a great question. You need to tell me if you find the answer because bug spray is one of those things. Yes, the ones that you mentioned are like the latest and the all the rave right now. So, I guess we'll have to test it next time we're in Costa Rica. Because yes, the bugs are a thing and they're a thing here as well. So
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Jillian on Zoom said, Hi, Jasmine. I booked a group of 12 to Costa Rica looking for excursions for ages 60 plus.
Absolutely. There are tons of excursions. Of course, it depends on the activity level that they want. So whether they want to do, a very easy hike, or they want to go bird watching, or they want to go to a mud bath, and there's different facilities and different levels of activity, right? So whether it's they want to hike through to get to this mud bath, or they want to go to somewhere where it's more easily accessible, we have that as well. And we can definitely chat about that if she wants to send me a little note and I can send some options.
Just about the bug spray, Arlene, Shauna on Facebook said she likes Ben's. So there you go. Ben's
Yeah,
bug
there
spray.
we go.
Okay.
Ben's.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Lots of great questions here. Okay, someone is asking, what do you suggest for a client asking for a wellness trip to Costa Rica?
Oh, we have so much to offer. I'm not going to like give a property off the top of my head. And also, please be gentle. She's new. She's new.
But you don't have like
But I
yoga
personally,
retreats.
because yeah, I've been there many times. I do have some personal suggestions as well. So just a quick email. I'll send you a few and I'll give you details on each. So that way, yeah.
Okay. Carolyn's asking on Zoom, Costa Rica is one of our top sellers so far this year. Many clients are interested, and I get it. It's something different. It's not just for the adventure at heart, but there's wellness, there's quiet, there's tranquility. Like there's something for everyone, family
Absolutely.
stuff. But she wants you to spill a little tea if you know of any plans for any more all-inclusives are going to be built.
So I've been trying to get the tea, my friends. I've been trying to get the tea. I don't have the tea just yet. I know that we do have some great all-inclusives already. I know that there's always talks, like with any place as beautiful as Costa Rica, there's always, different projects and different things coming up, but I don't have anything just yet that I can share.
Okay, no problem. Okay, Cece on Facebook. I'm just kind of going back and forth to the questions on Facebook and Zoom. She's asking about car rentals in Costa Rica.
Yes.
Is there a car rental company that is offering
There's
you?
tons. There's many. There I can like off the top of my head. There's Europe Card. There's Avis. There's Dollar. There's all of them. They're all there. So the only thing with car rentals in Costa Rica, just to note as agents, so that you have it top of mind, you do need mandatory insurance in the country of Costa Rica. So whatever pricing you're seeing, you do have to add the mandatory insurance to that.
Okay. Somebody's asking, do you know the best time to go? I think anytime, right?
Yeah, the whole shoulder season and all of that thing. The world has changed.
Yeah.
Climate patterns have changed. Costa Rica's a pretty safe go-to just because as long as you're not, as you're exploring and you're doing different things, it's such a small country with so much going on. If you're doing a fly drive and you're driving yourself, a self-drive kind of vacation in Costa Rica, you're going to encounter all kinds of climates. So there's really no time of year to do it. You can do it anytime.
That's great. Let's see. Arlene is asking, is there a QR code available on the website?
QR code for the 3D portal, maybe?
Maybe, I believe so. Maybe Arlene?
Yes, it's on there.
Yes, yes, she said. Okay. And again, this recording is going to be available on YouTube and, of course, on the supplier page for Costa Rica on spoiledagent.com. Kareen's asking, what type of currency should clients bring?
So the currency of Costa Rica is colones, but they also very much use US dollars. So even in supermarkets, anywhere you go, you can use US.
Okay, and Arnice is asking, I did my specialist program about 18 months ago. Should I update it? Is there anything new? Will I still be entered for the FAM? Good question.
Yes, as long as you've already registered now, because we did this revamp and whatnot, we do ask that anybody that already is a specialist just go in and it'll ask you to change your password. That's all we're doing. But you are still a certified specialist, but just go in and change your password so that for easy access later.
And just some comments. Cheryl said you did a great job on the presentation. Same with
you.
Arlene. Awesome webinar, really informative. And same with Dione. Just to mention some, I think those are important things to say as well.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, ladies. Appreciate it.
Okay, so I have, let's see here, on Facebook, I got Mon's asking, can I send the link again for the Costa Rica training? I put it on a couple times here, Mon, but I'm going to add it right here again. There it is on Facebook, and it's going to go back on Zoom as well. So, but don't forget, you can visit the Spoiled Agent supplier page for Costa Rica. It's there, and it'll be there forever. Okay, Kareen's asking about tipping.
Yes. So there's not a huge tipping culture. It's not North America, so it's a little bit different. But you're definitely welcome to tip, but there's no mandatory 20%, 18%. It's based on service and whether or not you feel like tipping.
Okay. Bernadine, hi Bernadine on Facebook said, what a great presentation. Thank you both.
Oh, thank you.
So Judy's asking, so does she have time to finish the course perhaps over the weekend so she can get entered into the FAM?
Yes. Yes, that's fine.
No one will be
Absolutely. As long as
forgotten.
you're on here and you do it within the next few days or whatnot. Absolutely.
Okay. Kristen's asking, I'd love to know more about how the best position is for the destination for older clients with disabilities. That's a great idea.
Yeah, that's a great idea. And I can definitely put something together for you. Just send me a little note and I'll put something together because there are, a lot of accessible options and locations and excursions and all of that. So I can definitely put something together.
Wonderful. Stephen said on Facebook, some restaurants are beginning to add service charges in Costa Rica.
Yes, and that of course depends, right? But like if you're going out just out and about, if there's no actual service charge, and then it's on a case by case.
Okay, let's see here. Celine's enjoying your presentation as well. No problem, Celine. Okay, I'm just going to share the link again. It's in the chat, but I'm going to post it here again. Let's see here for Allison. She wants to have it. Just one moment. Okay, so I'm just doing that on Zoom. All right. Let's see here. Okay, so here's the link, Allison. That's not taking, that's weird. Okay, it's going to go into the chat here, guys, just so everyone knows one more time. There we go. All right. Let's see. So everyone wants the link. Guys, it's also on Spoiled Agent, not to worry. Okay. So Carla's asking, would you recommend the Chirego as a top destination for photography enthusiasts or any other place there?
So yes, I would recommend for photography, but pretty much anywhere in Costa Rica, right? Because it depends the type of photography too, right? Like if you're going into the city, there are some beautiful older buildings if that's the type of photography you're doing. If you're doing nature photography, of course, there's all the different national parks and the rainforests and whatnot. So yes, Torrego, I would recommend because I know where you're going with that, but the whole country pretty much offers great opportunities as well. So I
Okay.
don't know, I can't. I love the whole country. I can't just narrow it down, like take pictures here or there. I take pictures of the entire place when I'm there. So
Okay, great. All right, so that's good. Just a lot of people are saying thank you. Stephen owned a condo there for 15 years. He agrees with Jasmine, what you say. It's an amazing country, easy to get around. If you haven't been, you should go.
yay,
Stephen.
Stephen. Good job, Stephen. And it's absolutely true. It's very easy to get around. Uh, a lot of the locals, most of the locals speak English. Their education level is super high. They all have to learn English in school as their second language. So it is very, very easy. And just as a side note, not that this means anything, but I know how much of a chicken I am when it comes to driving in other countries that are not Canada, and I drive in Costa Rica. So
That's great. Tara, hi Tara. She's asking, do we qualify for the FAMC? We've already completed the specialist program.
yes,
Okay.
yes, it's just a requirement to be a specialist in order to go on a FAM.
Okay. Cassie's asking, in your opinion, what's the best way to get around the country if not on a tour?
The best way to get around the country?
Yeah, if you don't take like an organized tour.
An organized tour. There are internal flights if that's the way you wanted to do it. Again, renting a vehicle and driving if you're comfortable with that. Anecdotally, I actually have personal friends that were not comfortable with doing that. They wanted to do different areas. They went down to Manuel Antonio, they went up to Guanacaste, they did like some domes in the rainforest for a couple nights. Anyway, they were not comfortable with driving or renting a vehicle, so they Ubered around the country, and that was fine, and it worked.
Wow. Okay.
So you can do, there's public transit, there's driving, there's different organized tours, of course. There's vehicle services or Uber, worst case.
Okay, great. Kim's asking, is there any plans to bring back nonstop flights from Vancouver to Liberia?
Well, that is definitely up to our wonderful airline partners, and that would be great. Having come from that side in a previous life, I do know that the distance is a big factor, and that's why it's very difficult for airlines to justify that. But hopefully, fingers crossed, and we as Costa Rica will do everything that we can to make that happen.
Okay, great. Bernadine on Facebook says, which coast has the white sand beaches rather than the darker sands?
Well, because it's such a volcanic country, there are darker sands, but the Pacific is more of the darker sand. The Caribbean side, so Limon, the province of Limon, Puerto Viejo, that side, that's the Caribbean side.
Okay. Let's see here. Eve's asking about golf courses. Is there any golf courses?
Yes, in Guanacaste area, we have some fantastic golf courses. Playa Conchal in particular, coming like straight off the top of my head, but yes, definitely.
Jody's asking, when is whale watching season?
Whale watching season. Oh gosh. Oh, see now. I believe it's in the fall. I want to say it's like September to mid-November. Just off the top of my head right now though.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, so everyone's asking again for the website, everyone. Let's see here. I put into the chat. It's also on the Spoil Agent Supplier page for Jasmine. Okay. Judy said, what a great presentation. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Judy. Pura vida.
And Linda says, what's the best way to get to the Limon region?
Limon is actually not too bad of a drive from San Jose. It's about a 3 hour-ish drive. They actually redid the highway, so it's a much better drive right now. But that's probably the easiest way, driving, bus, that type of thing.
Okay. Hi, Charlene. Charlene says, on the Caribbean side, are there all-inclusive resorts available? And if so, can you name a few, please? Great presentation. Thank you.
Thank you. On the Caribbean side, so the Limon, Puerto Viejo area, there are not like, the big all-inclusives that we're used to that we know and love. So they are more smaller boutique properties. So you do have some luxury all the way down to, hostels in that area.
Okay, sounds good. Let's see here. Um, Okay. Okay. So Arlene says, I'm on the fence if I should take my Canon camera to take photos. I just ordered a brand new iPhone 16. Whoa. And want to make sure I get good photos. That's my passion. But I was wondering if trekking around with the camera would be too much. What do you think?
I don't know that it would be too much. I don't think Costa Rica, like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how big the Canon camera is. Is it heavy? Like, I don't know. I would probably bring it because of the quality of the pictures. I would take it.
Carolyn said, take the camera, Arlene,
Oh, it has two lenses. I don't know.
especially for the Zoom. Yep, that's right.
True.
Yep, you're right, Carolyn. Okay, again, you guys, the Costa Rica Program, Specialist Program, I'm going to put into the chat, but it's also on Spoiled Agent, and it's right there. Here we go. So Jacinth,
Thank
that's for
you.
you as
Thanks for
well. No
that, Susan.
problem. And let's see here. Can you just clarify how Judy wants to know how they can apply for this FAM, if you don't mind?
Okay. Okay, so right now we're like this is something that because we're planning these FAMs and because this presentation was coming up, we wanted to definitely let you all know before we even put it out there. So we will be putting it out there and we'll be sending it out to everybody, letting them know how to apply and whatnot. But for this opportunity that we have here, I would you just need to be on this call right now watching this and we are going to pick a winner. And then after that, once the fam dates and everything are all put together nicely, then we'll send it out to the rest of the world.
So I think it's important to note today is like you guys have been super generous with everything. So let's start from the top. Someone's going to win a $100 gift card from you guys for joining this today. Amazing. If you go and do your specialist program, there's also a chance to win a $150 Amazon gift card. Amazing. And someone's going to win a FAMC. Like, wow, what a big day, guys. This is huge.
Yeah.
And you know what? This is Friday. We're kicking Friday off in style with our friend Jasmine.
Thank you.
Megan said on Facebook, maybe Arlene, this is for you. I've had a travel bag that had enough room for my phone and my camera. Check on Amazon. There you go. Mon says, yay. Kathy on Facebook said, I have sorry, is the Caribbean side the one with the Jamaican influence?
Yes, it is. It's Limon, the province of Limon.
Okay. And someone's asking, do you mind saying what your favorite thing is about Costa Rica?
My personal favorite thing about Costa Rica, I love that it's like stepping back in time. The people are so kind. It's so laid back, so laid back. It's just a slower pace. It forces you to slow down. And I think being the type of person that I am, I need that. So it's great. It's my calming place. I love Costa Rica for many, many reasons, but it's definitely that chill vibe that brings me to a different headspace.
Well, if I can say, I went to Costa Rica many, many years ago, long before I was married, and I was on a girls' trip, and we did the zip lining. And it was my first time going zip lining, and literally my knees were knobbing. I was so scared. However, I had nothing to worry about because I really loved it. And at the end, I was like, oh my God, what was I worried about? It was like so invigorating. It was just amazing. And for me, that sticks out of my head of what a great experience it was, how well the tour was run, and they put you at ease. I mean, there's so much to say, right?
Yes, absolutely. And I just saw Carolyn said, "Oh, the Superman zip line. Oh, that's for those adventurous people."
Yeah,
Wow, you
I didn't do the
go. Good for
Superman. I was like
you.
this. Ah! But hey, you got to get out of your comfort zone sometimes, right?
Sometimes you do. Yep.
Okay, let's see here. So Jillian had her hand up. Jillian, yeah, sorry, it's hard for us to unmute people. Let's see here. So it's okay, she has to head out. Okay, so if you want to send the comment in after Jillian, we'd be happy to answer for you. How's that? Because we can't unmute people. Otherwise, we have so many people on to see Jasmine today.
Oh, thank you guys. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be here.
Great presentation from Sharon, for sure. Well, we
Thank
really
you.
appreciate everyone joining us today, whether it was over your lunch or your coffee break. And if you guys get an email from Jasmine next week or from someone from Jasmine's office, make sure you open it because I guarantee you it'll be really, really good news. We're so happy to
Yes.
speak to you again, Jasmine. It's great to see you.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for everything that you do in uniting this wonderful community. And everybody, thank you for joining in. Thank you for listening to me go on and on about beautiful Costa Rica. And pura vida to you all and a great weekend.